Welcome, everyone. This is the session on Scientix and the use of technology in STEM sessions. We are representing a project that is called Scientix. I'm going to introduce the project a little bit in 2 minutes, and then I will leave my colleagues to tell you what you're going to do on the workshop. So first of all, Scientix is part of a bigger organization. It's a non-profit organization. It's called European Schoolnet, and we work from Brussels. It is a network of 30 ministries of education, and we work, well, basically on education. We do different projects, mostly on sciences and technology issues. And the project that we're representing here today, it's called Scientix. I'm not really going to explain the whole thing about the project, but you can go to our website. It's up there, it's Scientix.eu, but it's mostly addressed to create a European community on science education, and it's addressed to teachers, policymakers, researchers, and yeah, pretty much that. So for that matter, we have a lot of trainings for teachers, meetings for project managers, etc. We don't really have the time to explain now, but if you want to follow us, you can sign up for our digest, which comes up every week through the portal Scientix.eu. Follow us on Twitter or join us in our community. So one of the things that we have within Scientix, it's a panel of about 90 teachers. Those teachers, they come from around Europe, and they've been working with us for about 2 years. We have 3 representatives of the teachers that work with us here. We have Irina, Tullia, and Stavros. They're coming from Italy, Romania, and Greece. They have been helping us in the project in both content development and in the dissemination of the project, and the 3 of them are very keen on technology issues. Now, for this session, what we're gonna do, since each one of them is an expert on a different topic, is that we're gonna have 3 different hands-on activities that you will be able to work directly with one of the 3. So now I will introduce the 3 of them, and I will tell you which is the workshop, the activity that they will do, and then you will be able to choose. You will move around the area and put yourselves in groups to work on either robotics or mathematics, etc. Everyone understood the dynamics? Yes? Thumbs up? Yes? Good. Cool. So I'm introducing the 3 of you, and then you come up and you, okay? So Stavros here, the man, he's a physics and informatics teacher in a public secondary education in Greece. He is also a PhD researcher in computer networks and telematics and biomechanics in the biomechanics laboratory in the University of Macedonia. In his research interests are technology, enhanced of learning, mobile learning, and assessment in science education. Stavros is going to be doing the workshop on innovative STEM teaching using online inquiry-based approaches, so the second one here, that he will explain a little bit more. Then Tullia, the one in the middle, she comes from Italy. She is a teacher of maths and science at a secondary school near Verona. She's also a researcher at Cedisma, and she's a trainer for teachers at the Università Cattolica del Sacro Cuore in Milan and Brescia, and in the use of applied technologies for special needs. She regularly uses educational robotics and new technologies in the school to improve the curriculum and to enhance the learning process and encourage inclusiveness, and she works a lot with girls in robotics to encourage them to get into robotics. And last but not least, we have Irina Vasilescu. She comes from Romania. She's graduated in mathematics from the University of Bucharest. Oh, sorry, Tullia, the workshop from Tullia is the one at the bottom. It's the one in robotics for primary middle school as a way to ignite interest in STEM. Going back to Irina, she graduated in mathematics from the University of Bucharest. She has a master's in ICT in education, and she has participated in many training courses at European level. She has 30 years of experience teaching mathematics in a school in Bucharest, and she's, as you might have guessed, she's going to be doing a workshop on mathematics, the one at the top. It's called Innovative Strategies and Tools for Math Classes. Now, each one of the 3 ambassadors, he's going to have a couple of minutes to tell you exactly what the activity is going to be, and then we will divide the room, okay? So, Irina, if you want to start.
Hello, it's nice to meet you all here. My part of the workshop will be focused on teaching math in a more friendly way. We are going to work on a little web page that I've prepared especially for this workshop. You are going to browse through the examples here, and you're going to choose some activities to make. The idea of the workshop is to change the image of math in our students' minds from a very boring and repetitive and useless and even scary subject to something more creative, interesting, and even fun. The workshop, the activities are divided into 5 chapters that you can see here. There are some examples on each chapter, and on each chapter you have some activities that you're invited to do yourselves. You're indicated some tools that you can go to and use. The tools are free, all of them. Maybe some of them will need creating an account. And all the examples are inspired from our last project, which is called Alternatives for Innovative Math Study, which has been an eTwinning and Comenius project, and it was just finished, and it was awarded with a European eTwinning Prize for projects developed in English, content and learning integrated language, and language integrated learning, I'm sorry. And you're going to see that the tools are not exactly math tools, they are creative tools. The project was aimed on multiple intelligence theory. We were trying to bring math to every student, regardless of their skills or their interest or their abilities, even if they are not really math persons, to show them that they can learn math in a creative way, to show them that they can enjoy math and that math is for everyone in their own way, but each way of teaching math is as valuable as another. If you are going to visit our project, you are invited to use our materials. Some of them can be found on the Scientix platform. This is this teaching guide that you are invited to download and read. It will be translated soon in Spanish, thanks to the Scientix portal, who has translation on demand. So it will be you'll be able to find it there. So you are invited just to explore all the chapters here, to see our examples of activities, to see how our students became creators of activities and how we managed to go from STEM to STEAM and to combine math with art and with language and with movement and with theater. And then at the end of each page, you are invited to try something, a little activity, a small activity. They are not big, and you don't have to do everything. The page will be there for you when you get home. It will still be there, and you can do everything else at home. And if you do something, please go at the end on the results page. And this is here a Padlet. You probably are familiar with this tool. You just have to click twice and just write what you did or what you felt or the URL of your creation, or post a picture, or just get acquainted. If you don't know Padlet, it's a very nice tool. Or just comment here on the last page with results. And this is about all, and I'm waiting for you to play a little bit of math, because it's going to be fun, I hope.
Hello. Hello. Yeah, well, thanks, Irina, for this presentation. Stavros is going to introduce now his activity. If anyone is already super interested in her, you can already access the website.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's my honor to be here today to talk to you a little bit about some innovative approaches teaching inquiry-based learning. Inspirational science teachers are at the heart of successful science teaching. If you ask any scientific knowledge Nobel Prize winner who had the greatest influence on their decision to become a scientist, the answer probably will be my science teacher. So I'll try to give you some clues and some ideas about a project we are working on in my school. The project is called Inspiring Science Education, and it is on the Scientix platform. And with this project, with this tool, actually we are going to go through an authoring tool. With this tool you can build inquiry-based learning material, which is going to be online. And the teacher has the option to deliver his or her lessons to his students online, and he also has the option to monitor students' progress. The ultimate goal is to make science education more challenging, and of course, as we are all educators, the goal is to motivate students towards STEM. So if you are interested in a STEM-related subject, you go for this workshop. Actually, we go through the authoring environment online, and we'll try to get some experience by using the tool and deliver a lesson. We are going to use a case study. We're going to try the forthcoming Ratosthenis experiment. I said forthcoming because even the experiment was performed 300 years before Christ. There is a European initiative that in the 21st of March, schools will perform an activity to measure, by using 1 meter stick, the circumference of the Earth. Okay. This is the case study. These materials, we'll go through them through the workshop. And the experiment is all about measuring the length of the shadow of 1 meter stick. And we're going to go through the lesson plan, how to deliver these lessons to our students to make them more motivating towards science. Well, thanks for your attention. Okay.
Okay. Hello to everybody. I'm Tullia Urschitz. I'm mostly a math and science teacher in a junior secondary school near Verona in Italy, even if Marina presented me as I do too many things. What I am presenting today is the biggest part of my work. I use educational robotics inside the regular curriculum, teaching math, so robotics as a tool for an inclusive class. This is a picture from one of my students and represent the work I have with students. I work also in the primary school, giving some extra lesson to have some shadowing with my colleagues, and that's why there are a lot of platforms. So we are not speaking about technology, even if robotics can be really very useful to orient towards STEM careers in the high school. But in the primary school, it's a very good tool to help in developing all the key competencies that we need. So in our workshop, very practical, we have to also stay on the ground because the robots work on the ground. We will have 2 little things to do. Unfortunately, there are only 4 robots because I had to bring by plane, and it was not possible to bring more. So we will work with B-bot and Blue-bot. I didn't bring Dash and Dot, but if someone wants, can go and bring those outside. I encourage you to bring them. Yeah, maybe they are also happy to share with us. Some Lego EV3. And we are just using robots as learning mediators, so a way to stress on other things, other contents, a way of working in team, encourage girls to math and science education. Inside Scientix, we have many projects related with educational robotics. So what I found difficult, and my colleagues found difficult, is to have some ideas on how to really bring robotics in the class. So Roberta project is one of the projects from Fraunhofer Institute. This is inside Scientix. Here is Dash and Dot. Thank you very much. If you want to stay with us, that's great. So you saw that the teamwork is starting from here. And also there is an Open Roberta, very new to use robotics also without hardware. We have a new educational robotics for STEM. So I encourage you to go on. But so all the things that I said. We will start our workshop with a story, because a story is what attracts students to mathematics. Never speak about problems, but a story. And we will speak about a prince and his knight. And you see that robots have, I tried to present each couple of robots as a king and a knight. It's not important the platform, it will be just a tool. But we have to work on some problems and to help the king to visit his kingdom and the messenger to help the king to bring all the stuff that he needs by programming it together.
So as I've said from the beginning, now we're a lot of people, so this is going to be a little bit difficult, the initial idea, but we're going to try to do it regardless. For the ones who are coming now, okay, we have 3 different activities. Okay, the first, the one from Stavros, I would want people to be at the back, and it's the one on the Eratosthenes experiment. Then the people who are interested in working with Tullia here, right here on my right hand, with the robots, and yes, or here, or right and here. And then at the left, whoever wants to work with Irina on a mathematic project. So if we can move around a little bit.